All right, so Leos, welcome back. Leos, first off, I am going to be traveling for a couple of weeks. And so with that in mind, I've done some pre-recorded videos. Just so you know, all of my pre-recorded videos are always going to be found under the live tab. But here and there, when I am out traveling, I will do some bonus messages, and those will be found under the video tab. So that'll be a little bit intermittent, but just so you know, I was planning this for some time. I knew this was coming, so that's why I've done some pre-recorded things. And with that in mind, all of the videos that you see for the next couple of weeks are all going to be about things like future related, only because that's the way I prefer to story tell. Is like, if I'm present, then I speak in the present. If this is all about upcoming, then I want to look upcoming. So that is why we're asking, what is the growth that is happening? What are the seeds that have been planted, and what is starting to blossom? And we've got the Wheel of Fortune first off. So somebody is on their come up. This is like Leo has earned some really good karmic brownie points, and they're going to start seeing those things, and may already be starting to see those things come into fruition. Wow, Temperance, life is about to get better. We have the Sun card also. We have the Devil in the reverse. No joke. Beautiful energy. This is a direct result of whatever the Leo has done in their life thus far has really made their entire world blossom. It's made their world grow. It's made things really start to shine for them. And it's brought in a greater sense of harmony, and it's brought in a greater sense of joy and happiness. Now, this could also talk about the Leo really standing in their most vibrant energy. Leo might be looking really good right now. You know, sometimes the topic of growth means our like good health, and our vibrancy is growing as well. With this Leo planted seeds in their life to actually have success, and that they tended those seeds, and they took the time and the effort to, you know, be kind to people along the way, to stand up for themselves when they needed to, you know, sometimes good karmic brownie points are accumulated when we say yes to the right things and no to the wrong things. You know, it's just as important to have good boundaries up, I would argue, as it is to be, you know, kind and giving. So this Leo has brought about Sag energy here, that temperance in their own life. Things are about to get a lot easier. They're more at peace and at harmony with themselves. But then we also have someone who may be falling head over heels in love with the Leo, or this is all about the Leo's relationships are going to start to actually feel like, wow, we're on track with each other. Like we are vibing with each other in a way that maybe we didn't before now. I feel like this is all new. I feel like what is growing for the Leo is the success that they themselves have earned through correct action, whatever that means, you know, dedicating themselves to doing the best they could, the right thing. And then here we've got this Devil card in the reverse is breaking away from anything toxic, Capricorn energy there. So we've got nice, powerful vibes of positive energy. There's no fear. There's no fear in the realm of connection. If the Leo meets somebody new, look at this. The governing energy here from the ancestors is Spirit of Fire. If this Leo meets somebody new, their fiery, powerful, passionate, vibrant energy is going to match that new person. So somebody could spend a really nice evening, you know, by a lake or a beach. They might be just sitting down. That could be the first date, or that could be just an unexpected, sometimes a date takes different directions that we wouldn't have expected. It's like, oh wow, first we were in some, you know, busy, you know, restaurant, and then we walk a couple blocks over to the shoreline, and it's like, wow, this is so peaceful. We get to watch the sunset, and it's just very organic, and it just feels like that fiery, passionate energy is what is driving us to also be finding calm and peace. You know, fire and passion doesn't always have to mean like loud and intense. It can also mean I am passionate about having a wonderful, calm, serene life. That's what I care the most about. And that's kind of what I feel like this is all about. This Leo really wants to, I want to say, do life better than they ever have. They want their life to be calmer. They want their interactions with people to be kinder. They want their interactions in romance to be satisfying, fulfilling. Look at this. We got card 41. The face that I show to others, the face that I look at in the mirror, I want it to be my real face, no masks. This Leo, look at how we have the little Russian nesting dolls, and they're all opened up because this is like a Leo who got to the very core of who they are. They're really good at saying what they do and don't like in a very non-confrontational way. Their entire life is so, it's becoming very authentic, even in every way. You know, sometimes we put on that polish when we're at work or something, and even in that capacity, this Leo is going to be like, oh no, this I say what I really mean in the workplace, just like I would at home. I don't have to stress out and feel like I have to be, you know, a cheerleader or super bubbly here, and then I go home and I'm depleted and exhausted. Instead, I'm just going to be more like even keel. Leos tend to be, you know, they'll always be seen, they'll always be in the public in some capacity because people see their power and they are natural leaders. But this is a Leo who wants to lead their life. So funny, I'm saying this is all about like the things that are growing and kind of looking at the seeds that have been planted and how they're starting to blossom. And yet this is the Leo who's living their life very present. Every moment of every day, they make sure that they feel like they're saying what they mean, especially if they meet a new romantic partner. I feel like this Leo says, you know what I wanted to make sure of is the next person that I meet, I want to really, if they say something that I don't understand, I don't want to be like, oh God, that hurt my feelings, but I didn't tell them at the time, or I was really confused by that. And now I have the secret distrust. Instead, it's like when I meet a new partner, the next time I do that, I want to just have complete conversations with them in the moment. I don't want to leave certain things unsolved. If a new lover says something to me and I don't fully understand it, I'll just be like, what did you mean? Not like, I don't get what you mean. Explain that. You know, there's no instant defensive attitude, but there's also not like, oh, I'll just try to fill in the blanks the best I can with my own, you know, assumptions. And then I'm left with these questions, but then I feel like the time has already passed for me to be able to ask them what they meant by that. This Leo is going to be able to be so, like I say, so present in every aspect of their life. They won't have any problem, like their relationships are going to flow easier because if they like something or don't like something, they'll openly say, oh, I don't agree with that at all, and why do you think it that way? Because I see it this way. This Leo will be able to discuss anything under the sun, especially in the world of romance or with a partnership, without worry of, oh my gosh, what if I have a different opinion and now they're not going to like me if I say something different, or I'm going to keep my mouth shut because I just want to keep the peace. This Leo doesn't do that. They're not hostile. They're not forcing their opinion on anyone. They also are not acquiescing to things that they don't want. And most importantly, they're going to question, what does someone actually mean? Because they care enough to know who somebody is, because they are evaluating, do they fit with me? Because I want to be able to really be me especially with a romantic partner. So that's the thing that's been growing for this character. So what does that mean? What do they end up with? This is such a cool storyline because it's so positive and so empowered. They end up with a perfect match. No joke. We have got a King of Wands. That is a great match for our Leo. We kept talking about really powerful people. We see two alphas on this card. We have a Wheel of Fortune. Okay. We have a King of Cups and we have a High Priestess. Whomever this character is that Leo ends up with, it has been a long time coming. Okay, it has, because with that Wheel of Fortune, which, by the way, remember, this is the second time we've seen the Wheel of Fortune now. This person who matches the Leo so well, they themselves have perhaps hoped to find someone that they could be really warm and emotional with, and they have found this Leo. They have found, I don't view this as two different people. I view this as one king who is heart-centered, powerful, and passionate, but they also have wanted to meet someone that is their equal alpha, so that they too can be this like emotionally bonded, sensitive. They feel safe and secure in the partnership with Leo, and the two have like an underlying interwoven vibe where it's like, wow, you get me and I really get you. I trust that the words you tell me are the real words that you're saying. This looks like a new partnership to me. This does not look like it's an old romance coming back in. This looks like a new partnership where two people are really vibing. Why? Because they are both being completely open and honest with who they are. Now, in other areas of life, because not everything's just about romance, other areas of life are more calm, more peaceful, and in general, this Leo is living their life in such an authentic way without fear of like, but what if someone doesn't like me? What if I say the wrong thing and people don't want to talk to me anymore? It's like I'm not going to stress out about any of that. I've put up the boundaries that I need for who I am, and I'm comfortable in who I am. People will take it or leave it. I think that's the bigger message here, even more so than like how this Leo is going to wind up attracting the right kind of partnership into their life. It's more like the way they're living their life as a whole is what's really working now for them. All right, I'm going to leave that there. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. If you do enjoy my channel and want me to keep having it, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Those 2 free actions help my free channel to grow. It lets me know that you like it and you want me to keep doing it, and then I will. And I thank you so much. And I'll see you guys when I'm back in town. We'll do kind of a little celebration. Well, I won't say back in town. When I'm in another location, I will go ahead and do a little fun celebration. We'll do some giveaways. Stay tuned for that date. It'll be in a couple weeks. All right. Bye for now.